HEG incorporates a new subsidiary to manufacture graphite anodes for lithium-ion cells. The company will invest a total of 2,000 crore rupees to build capacity in 2 phases.
PSU banks continue to rally amidst the volatility. The index is higher in trade today, up by around 1%.
The Food Ministry improves incentives for ethanol production, will give 100% incentive to mills for cane diverted towards ethanol production. Sources tell CNBC-TV18 that the Petroleum Ministry could soon announce prices for ethanol made from broken grain as well. On the back of that, sugar stocks rally.
Time Technoplast surges over 8% after winning a 75 crore rupee repeat order from Adani Total Gas.
A fire at Laurus Labs Visakhapatnam plant sees 4 employees lose their lives. The company says there will be no material impact on operations. The stock lower by about 2%.
Good morning, you're tuned here on CNBC-TV18 on Chartbusters. I'm Sonal Bhutra and with me is Manglam Malu. Manglam, good morning. Well, started off as a volatile session. Right now we are seeing some gains in the Nifty, but it did fall. There was some pressure seen across indices and Bank Nifty is the one which continues that pressure. So that one is down around 32 points as we speak. A mild recovery in the Nifty, but we'll have to see whether that continues or not because there has been a sharp fall from the top. In terms of what is doing well, it's really the metal index that has seen a sharp improvement. So that index is up around 2.5%, and PSU banking index, as we were just alluding to it, was up 5.5% yesterday, continuing those gains. So that index is up another 1%. But really remains to be seen after such a massive rally that we saw yesterday, what will happen this week, also because it's the monthly options expiry.
Yes, and today is also the Fin Nifty expiry, the weekly options expiry. So we will monitor, the finance stocks, Bajaj Finance, HDFC Limited, HDFC Bank, etc. Towards the end of trade. But the one barometer of the health of the market is the mid-cap index, which continues to do well. We have broader markets, outperforming advances by about a factor of 4.5 stocks in the green for about 1 stock which is in the red. And even as the Nifty is recovered from the lows, we have the mid-cap index, which is virtually at the high point of trade with a gain of almost 0.75%, high point of the last half an hour or so at least. So what does that mean in terms of market technicals? We have Shilpa Rout joining in. Shilpa, your thoughts on the indices and individual stocks? More prudent to place stocks than the indices?
Good morning, Manglam and Sonal. Indices, Nifty is in a range, on an immediate range in between 17,900 to 18,200. Only above a decisive sustaining above 18,200, we will look for targets of 18,600 and above. Otherwise, the range remains intact within this 300 points. Bank Nifty, we have a support zone at around 42,000 zone. So as long as we are holding that, we are good to see targets of 43,500 to 44,000 again.
Okay, so that is about levels on some indices. Shilpa, what would your individual technical picks be?
I'll have 1 buy and 1 sell today. The sell would be on Whirlpool. Whirlpool trading at around 1482 zones now. It has a strong resistance at around 1505. So my stop loss would be 1505 in futures and look for targets of 1440 zones. And the buy would be in Trent. It is trading at 1337 zones now. With a stop loss of 1305, you should look for targets of 1385 to 1402.
Okay, all right, Shilpa, thank you so much for joining us and taking us through your technical picks and charts as well for individual indices as well. Let's shift focus to our special segment now, where we'll get you a few ideas for profit from Money Control Pro. Anubhav Sao of moneycontrol.com is joining us now to